Well, boys, feels like we're at the halfway point of the championship. So
It's almost over halfway.
Yeah.
well, it is over halfway. Round 7 coming up. Sydney Motorsport Park this weekend. So looking forward to that one. Off the back of a pretty solid weekend, Townsville speed-wise, but
Yeah.
probably not race result-wise. Matt, let's start with you. First top 10 shootout, qualified very strongly all weekend. It must have been an encouraging weekend for you.
Yeah, like obviously we made the top 10 on Saturday, which was really cool. I think getting P2 and that quali session was pretty rewarding for me. And yeah, we had some awesome speed. The car was very strong, and the top 10 was pretty exciting. I've never done one before, so.
How are you feeling? What were you feeling like?
Oh no,
nervous?
I was more nervous for qualifying to make it.
Yeah, but you've got that time where you're sitting at the end of
Yeah.
the lane, you're in
That's
the
the
car
worst,
by
ain't it?
yourself. Where'd your mind go then?
No, I was pretty relaxed. I kind of knew.
Scary.
Yeah, I know.
Mine doesn't actually go anywhere.
Nah.
Dave, race pace is probably not where the team wants it to be. So
No.
what are some of the things the team are working on ahead of Sydney this weekend to
Well-
improve race pace?
Well, when you look at Townsville, we had exceptional speed in qualifying, and on the Saturday we probably should have finished second, but we had a bit of a fuel drama, and we got shot out 6th, and in the train someone crashed into the back of me and I lost a lot of downforce, so we ended up 21st. So I went from 6th to 21st in a few laps. So I think our race pace, once we get it sorted, was we can be one of the fastest cars on the track. So, we're going into SMP. Obviously, SMP is a very high deg track. It's a bit of a different style of track. It's not a stop-start track. It's got a lot of medium speed corners, a bit of flow you needed. So you're going to need a lot of a different characteristic from the car.
You spoke about Sydney being a high tyre degradation surface and racetrack.
Yeah.
We saw that in Townsville, but one of the different variations this weekend is night racing. So there's no UV, no sun on the track.
Yeah.
Does that affect the tyre degradation as it would be if you were racing Saturday afternoon to Saturday night?
Yeah, obviously it does. The colder the ambient temperature, the colder the track, the less the tyre generally wears out. So we do one night race a year, and this is it. So this is going to be very different for us. It's going to be very different for the engineers to try and get the most out of the car. So when you drive in the night, everything feels like it's going heaps faster. It doesn't. It's like
It makes you like, oh, this is fast.
But you're literally doing the same speed you are in the day. It just feels a lot faster. So it takes a little bit for your brain to sort of get your head around it. But it's a bit of fun.
Matt, you've actually done quite a few 24-hour races, so you would have done quite a bit of
He's probably more
nighttime driving. And that's
He's
where I
more
was going.
experienced than me.
Although you're a rookie in the championship and it'll be your rookie nighttime race in a supercar, you've actually done a lot of nighttime racing.
Obviously last year I did quite a bit of endurance stuff in Europe, and especially, I've probably done 4 meetings now where I've been driving in the dark, and the first time it was a bit this is hard. It's harder. I find it's harder to hit your points and hit your marks.
Just can't see, mate.
Yeah, it's probably because you can't see them. That's probably a reason, but
Start there.
it's obviously really cool at night with all the lights and stuff flashing past you, and makes it a little bit more exhilarating. And I think one of the probably the coolest memories I have of racing in general was when I did Spa last year and we qualified, and it was pitch black, qualifying as fast as you can go, sparks everywhere, and it's chaos.
Cool.
So I really enjoy night racing.
Well,
it's cool.
turn to Sydney Motorsport Park on Saturday night, start of the race. It'll be chaos.
There'll be
get ready
sparks.
for that.
Yeah.
Who knows? And the team's very, very good at that. I've been witnessing that all year. So, I think we'll go well.